Hey, welcome back. Let's build factory. What are we doing today? I have a list. It's a very short list, but it exists. And the very first thing on the top of said list is wax needs to be turned into lubricant right now in the South Factory. It is time. If you recall, we set up a little bit of a wax trap last time to route it over to the coal bricks right here, and the wax trap is currently full. And we are out of lubricant because the world is a cruel place. So now is time to actually put our plan into action. I think right here is going to be more than enough. Here, turn wax and pressurized hydrogen into lubricant for me. Pressurized hydrogen we still have right here, right where we left it, when we realized we did not have enough material to execute our nefarious plan. But now we do. And so what we want, we kind of want this overflowing, right? We only want to use the wax that isn't going to coal bricks. So this seems fine to me. Because we have other sources of lubricant, but we don't have any other sources of coal bricks. So, oh, I wish I could prod this. I so wish I could prod this, but that's a ton of lubricant. Alright, and I don't think we need it anywhere here. Great news, everybody. We have to do a whole lot of piping. That's not lubricant, that's etching solution. This is... Why are we stopped? Oh, we're full up. That's an okay reason to be stopped. Alright, just don't look at that. Yeah, lubricants is far away, friends. Very far away. I think it's all the way up here. We have to get to the north side of the factory. And are there any lines open here? Funny joke, you know. Maybe we'll go just a bit west, or east rather. We'll try here. We're just gonna struggle as hard as we can to get this north. Trust in multi-purpose pipes, right? And hope we don't hit another line. I mean, so far so good, right? So far really good, honestly. I would have expected to have run into severe issues by now. But, okay, we're gonna make it. Thanks to multi-purpose pipes. Are we actually gonna make it all the way up? God, I love these things. The good pipes in this mod are just excellent. Almost cheating. Alright, we made it to here. And lubricant is still higher. More, I say. Yeah, I know tin's mostly out here. I don't care. Alright, so we want to come up to here, right? This is already just full of lubricant. Now, I don't think we are producing wax fast enough to keep up with this as our only source. Oh. But, like, great news, everyone. It's not our only source. So we just have to go this way. Once again, making this factory worse. Then right about here, right? This is lubricant. I suppose we have to move that back, huh? Is there such a thing as waste lubricant? I don't know. We're gonna just tap in right here, see what happens. The balance is almost certainly not correct, but this factory is still recovering from the complex system crash we had last week, or yesterday. Like, grease was out until right now, so copper was out. So That's just amazingly bad. Just astonishingly terrible. Lubricant is up at 50% and just holding steady. That's nice. I want to go see how the wax bin is doing. But I believe this is the only thing that needs to be done in South Factory today. All it needs is more recovery time as it hurtles towards the next crash. What will that be? I don't know. So here we've used up a good chunk of wax. It's going, we're no longer burning it. See, this is the wax burner. So we're definitely using it well. So this is eating it at 24 a second, producing 72 lubricant a second. That's pretty good, I guess. I mean, it could be sped up, I suppose. And just pumping it into the system, whereas the wax bucket right here is going to run out eventually. Yeah, we're down to 26. Alright, well, okay. We have done something. Have we done good? I don't know. Have we done bad? I don't know. One of the main consumers of lubricant is grease right here. You're just guzzling it down, 25 a second. And then we also... Oh, aromatics are making lubricant again. This means something. I don't know what to say about it. And over here we were locked up on brakes. Our brakes were locked up on lubricant, and we're still there. How is this possible? No, serious question. Is it sole sourced? Okay, this doesn't go anywhere. This doesn't exist. Alright, that's a good sign, right? And I bet you, yes. So we have this situation. And I guess you just go straight to 200 now. Except this is a fish oil vent. This vent's fish oil. Okay, that's redundant. Okay, I got it. So this is... Just go to 50. Because we have byproducts and primary products once again mixing. And we should feel bad about that. But brakes are going again, and that was a big problem. Alright, so... Have I solved anything? Or have I just made everything a little worse? I can't tell. This is actually gearbox. Where's my brakes? Oh, brakes are broken. Oh, can't get biocrud out? What? Wait a second. Biocrud in the input? Doesn't that go to trash automatically? Shouldn't that go to trash automatically? Huh. No, if something rots in the machine, it should be moved to trash. That has to be... It rotted in the hand and it got put in anyway? Oh man, please don't do that. Because that would make spoilage long-term unworkable, you know? Because if the system doesn't automatically... Maybe I'm missing something. Here, all of you come with me. I'll clean this out. Oh, we're not... There's no reason to do this. I'm gonna tentatively leave that one alone. Could have sworn... Yeah, you. Gearbox Mach 2 needed lubricant. This is the source of our, we have no windmills problem. So hopefully we'll get windmills. Alright, let's ditch this biocrud. And then head north where we have activated carbon to make today. We have to do this. This is gross overkill, which means it's a great inspiration for what we have to do up north. So we need activated carbon. One, to process flue gas into syngas. as part of waste disposal. That's necessary. And we also need activated carbon, which I think is going to be the primary means by which I make refined syngas, which also needs to be made. So are we good? Are we done here? I'm pretty sure we're done. Let's go. Head north, and then after that we can get borax up. We'll actually have a source of syngas. Thanks to our... Oh, and I also want to do a couple other things, right? Here. Let's check the list. Flue Gas Vent. Gonna need activated carbon, need zinc chloride. Syngas not totally finished. We need alarms. Alright, let's go do that then. Since we're standing right here, right? So, we have put flue gas... Well, let's look at it right now. It should be all jammed up because we can't get rid of the flue gas. That's fine. Completely fine. We added... Flue gas should be alarming because it cannot vent. Right here. Alright, so do we see flue gas alarming? Yes. And we have syngas just chilling doing its thing. So, we are in Tier 3, 1, and 2. So you are flue gas right here. There. Bam and bam. And you are syngas. Then we will make all the various flavors of syngas, and you're just fine. Okay. Wow, this place is a mess. We're out of nickel plate. We don't have nickel ore. We both have overflow and underflow there. That can be fixed. We need more aluminum. We have copper ore problems. Overflowing and underflowing. That's funny. I have a note for copper ore here. Okay, so I gotta knock that out. We just did alarms. So this gets checked off. Now I have to reroute titanium purple because I made a slight error with this dinosaur trying to drop here. Right here. This won't be used. So you're supposed to go up there, you go up there. You don't go here anymore. You go to the destination instead. And that's over in the hydrocarbon stack. Right here. This is where you drop. And that's going to lead this titanium purple to be going 24/7. And then they're going to alternate. Worst case, they will alternate back and forth. And we don't even... Of course we don't need friends. Alright, so check that off. I have a weird note here. It reads animal pens to warehouse. Animal pens to warehouse. Og pens? Oh, all animal pens have to come to the warehouse. Oh, right. Let's do that now. Animal pens to warehouse. Okay, I got it. I never set this up, is what I'm trying to tell myself. So do this. Okay, right there. You'll do this now. It's nice to see they're all existent. So you are all taken. What was I up to? It was 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Fagnots, whatever you are. You're not being made. Wonder why. Scrondexes. That's fine. This is a little tight here, friends. Yeah. So we kind of overindulged, didn't we? Okay, we're gonna put space whales over here. And also we're gonna put caravans over here. So you have to be like 8. And you have to be like 8. And you will be made one day. Alright, so where was I? I had just wired up a Scrondex. What an unpleasant sounding creature. I bet it screams all the time. It's really a scream dex. No Varrock paddocks. That's weird. Why don't we have any Varrock paddocks? Let's exercise a little bit of curiosity and try to figure out what's going on here. You need microorganism mines. Okay. Microorganism mines are made somewhere over here, right there. You are being made. How many bricks do you need? 50? Do we have to up bricks? I mean, that would be the response. Alright, let's go up the number of bricks on the belt. Where are you, bricks? If you are coming in too slowly, you simply need to be doubled. Where are you, bricks? Do not see. No, serious question. Where is the bricks? Where is the bricks? It should be in like this era right here. Do we not have bricks on? We have to have bricks on the belt because the wait, it doesn't say we have any bricks on the belt. Well, how did it get the bricks it has? Are we completely out over here somehow? But which one would it be? Uh-oh. That's a question, isn't it? Right there. I bet you're supposed to be bricks. Yeah, you're bound to bricks. And you're going to go up to 1,000. But why don't we have more? We have a dedicated brick maker. It sucks, mind you, but it has been working solely at this purpose for quite a long time. And we have bricks. We have such a thing as waste brick, right? Okay, I probably shouldn't have told that guy to go without knowing where he's going. Is that you? Are you brick guy? Okay, we want to watch you. This is not boding well for the future, by the way. Yeah, we have waste bricks. That is a thing. Then he comes over here. Is it this line? Is that you? It is you. All right. So, is that going to be enough to send him on a trip? Yes. Alright, so we can just let nature take its course here. Right? So we're using bricks far faster than we're making bricks. We have to make a serious brick maker for this purpose. But right now, don't we... Okay, question. How are we getting the bricks for this if we don't have a serious brick maker? This is just making planter boxes. Don't you... Yeah, bricks. Are we just out of bricks? We don't have a serious brick maker. That's what's going on. Is that whale taking everything? Is that what I'm seeing right here? We have outrun brick production by a good bit. No, this guy's taking everything. Alright, that's how it should be. Alright, so put that down the list. More bricks. And animal pens were taken care of. Wax-to-lubricant was taken care of. More bricks in all caps. Because this is just not cutting it. Alright, so that mystery is, if not solved, is at least alleviated in some degree. Alright, don't look at any of this. So what's next? I think we have to do Flue Gas Vent. And for Flue Gas Vent, we need activated carbon. Because, take a look, Flue Gas. Flue Gas goes to Syngas in a wonderful recipe right here. And otherwise we'll just void it to nothing, because that recipe still exists. And we're also going to be dumping it into phytoplankton. This is our preferred recipe. It's a really good idea, I think. Then, yeah. Why did I make it need flue gas? Was this another logo? I don't know. Whatever. I was just. So we need activated carbon. Don't look at it. Don't look at anything. And we got coal dust. We got zinc chloride. We don't have zinc chloride. We got sodium hydroxide. We have nitrogen. So we need zinc chloride. Zinc chloride is zinc. We got hydrogen chloride. We got. We just have to combo it. And we have to ask ourselves some important zinc chloride questions now. Zinc chloride. You are used in exactly 4 things. That is really sad. And I'm probably never going to use this. And I'm going to use a lot of this. This probably has extensive use. And this has, it's required, but it's not extensive use. 1 zinc chloride per bakelite. So I really don't need that much of it. I mean, I'm going to put in a normal row, but this is like, we're going to need only 1 box. There's, here, one more time. Zinc chloride. The most important thing is nothing produces it. There's no alternate recipes. There is only one way to get zinc chloride, and that's by doing this. So it doesn't need a quad, and its low utility means it doesn't get a double. So good. We have a plan. We have the illusion of a plan. Okay, 12, that's like our magic number. Here, let's dump some stuff and get to work. The actual true work of the factory. Why am I not swimming in pump jacks by now? What is our problem, pump jacks? Duralumin? Every time I ask this question, the response should always be just double whatever's on the belt. And it's already at 2K. Maybe we let that one settle for a little bit, right? Okay, so lithium chloride is a solid. It has no liquid output, so it should be in the solid bin around here. Here, let's set this up while we're passing by. What do we feel about zinc chloride? It kind of feels like this stuff, right? Kind of, sort of. Kind of the same. Sort of the same. So you are zinc chloride. Should remember to hook you up. And it's a vital part of our day. Alright. So there's going to be, it's not even that much. I'm thinking of giving it to a normal dinosaur to deliver. Oh, I don't have caravan. I got 2 whales. I need to bring in zinc. Might as well bring it in by a whale, I guess. Especially if I'm going to be putting it out by a whale. I should just be always using whales. Alright, right about here, right? I'm just going to reserve these 2 rows for stuff, and we're going to do zinc chloride right here. Which means, once again, I am called to find a good line right here. Fortunately, we don't have windmills. Nope. So this just keeps getting worse and worse for me. Alright, so no windmill o'clock. I understand. Right here. Love the logos. I don't see them all the time. You know, my eyes just kind of gloss over them. But when I do see them, I'm always happy. So we kind of want 2 caravans. Kind of want just an in and out. Like, yeah, I'm kind of feeling this. Like zinc plate comes in on this side, it goes out on this side. And so we'll center this nicely, don't worry. Do we only want to do 1 row? Ooh. That would be most compactful. You know? Something like this. Then we leave a via. But it doesn't tile very well. We need 2 more rows in order to really snuggle it hard. We can get 1 by putting right there. We can move them closer. We don't have to leave gaps. I mean, that's just it's just politeness, honestly. And we can do this, I suppose. And that's okay. I don't totally hate this. And I think this is probably fine for zinc chloride, right? Probably. Here, zinc chloride. Because we're just going to do activated carbon right here. And we have some ins and we have some outs. So, obviously the ins point up. We do this, I guess. Let's call in Gorbachev's. Right there, right there. Requestor, please. I want you to bring in hydrogen chloride. Oh, I also wanted to look up a thing. Do our standard. There we go. Thing I wanted to look up. Sodium hydroxide. You can make saline water. Okay, so we can make a chlorine generator here. So we take saline water, and then we split it into chlorine and hydrogen and sodium hydroxide. And it only makes 2. And then you can regenerate the saline water with the sodium hydroxide. But the cost is 10, and it doesn't take any chlorine. So we can make a pure chlorine generator that's independent of guts. Here, let's put that down. Sodium hydroxide driven chlorine generator. Because we're going to import saline water, right? And then the sodium hydroxide is going to be... Oh, we should do this right here. We should totally build this right here and then send the sodium hydroxide to first used right here. And then if it doesn't get absorbed, like bring it in right here and then put it on the line. And if it doesn't get absorbed, then it regenerates the saline water coming in. That's a fine idea. I want to do that. Anyway, this is coming in. Kind of have enough room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should be able to fit beacons just right here. So let's build with that in mind. And that should be it for sodium zinc chloride, right? It's not needed that much. Good, good, good. All right, so there is the in being innie. Now we have to get this hydrogen out. Probably turning right there, but let's pretend not for a moment. And the hydrogen just goes on a hydrogen waste line somewhere, so I just drag it west until it encounters such a thing. It'll come up like this, and then we'll find a line and it'll go west. Okay, so now we need a whale. Whale on the field. I want you to go and go get some food. I want you to go and get zinc plate. Is that you? Pretty sure this is you. Yeah, zinc plate. Alright. I couldn't tell the specific color of cyan in the dark. I really need to get those goggles. Alright, right there. I want you to fill your cargo. I want you to come here and I want you to empty that cargo. You do this forever. Just forever. Another whale. I want you. We're gonna have a bit of trouble here, aren't we? Okay, hold on. Pause. Thoughts are happening. Alright, so the zinc chloride will come out the bottom. Alright, never mind. Thoughts concluded. I have attempted thinking. It hurt. I am now no longer thinking. I want you to come here. I want you to fill your cargo. And I want you to come over here. And you think there's going to be 3 buffers. There's this buffer right here, obviously. Then there's the buffer that's in the whale. And then there's this buffer. That's probably enough for zinc chloride, right? At least for right now. Here you go, my boy. Have a shot on me. Off you go. So, now. We should, of course, build for success. Which is to say, use only the best inserters. So like so. And then this is going to be somewhat of an abomination, isn't it? Do I just do one out and just do it? Yeah, we can call this an abomination. That's fine. I think that's they'd accept that nomenclature. Alright, so anyway, it's ugly, it works. There's nothing more to say. Maybe I should have done something a little different over there. Maybe this via isn't enough, given that there's no gap at the end. That's a scary thought, isn't it? It's a scary thought, and I don't like it. Because we'll have to jump all the way, all the way. Can we do this? Is this even possible? No, it's not even possible. We do not have an effective via here. Well, what do we do, team? We're kind of hard up on the edge right there, and we can't go any farther. We need to salvage one more line somewhere. I don't know if we can move the via because it's in kind of the middle right now. See, look, we need it to be right there. Like we can move the gap, but then that just gives us the opposite problem, right? Especially since it comes here and the vias here are just fine. Okay, so that's... Alright, let's do a test. Let's do that. Then you, specifically you, get pulled over by 2. Specifically 2. Then that hooks up, and that doesn't hook up. Oh, dang. Oh, we're stuck. So we need one more gap somewhere. I mean, we can get it by moving this one over, and then all of this one over. Which I think is what's gonna have to happen right here. This is super duper ugly. But it works, so I'm not gonna complain too hard about it. So right here, we can reach pretty far, right? Yeah, hopefully I don't mess this up somehow. Going to the edge like this all the time is probably just a bad idea, and I need to get that out of my head. Alright, so for right now, this is what we're doing. Huzzah. So, I think I misaligned everything now. You got in, You don't have any zinc chloride in because this got just a total comprehensive complete mess. And I'm going to try to just clean all of this and we're going to redo it. Okay? There can be no pattern. You must walk without rhythm here. Alright, so right there. Then you come over. Kind of want to H this. Yeah, like this. Then we do this. See, this is tidier. I should have done this before. And H that. Then all the way over. This is... I am not proud of this machine I have made. I am frequently not proud, but I feel like I should be extra special not proud of this one. It's gonna work, right? I mean, right? And if it works, it can't be that bad, right? He says, coping as hard as anyone could possibly cope. How are you not? Oh, you're not hooked up. Alright, good. Don't be hooked up. Get rid of all this. Alright, so now we have our next stage right here. We're not done. Keep that in mind. We have 5 zinc chloride makers, which I'm assuming is going to be enough. I may be very disappointed in what I learn. Alright, so like that. Then you come here, and at exactly this point, we do a split. And half of you are going to go to activated carbon, and the rest of you are going straight in here, as per normal. Okay, getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there. It's over to keep the wires straight. The straightness of the wires is the virtue of the factory. There. There. Straight wires. Straight wires, straight better. Even though this is an utter mess and I hate it. I hate it so much. There's no straight wires to be had here. There you go. Alright. Hydrogen out. Do I just take this line and just write it as hard as I can? Looks like we run into problems over here, kinda. Ooh, the tar line is at level with the cross. And this is just below that, so I choose to believe this will work. Let's go. Remember, you can choose what you believe in. You can choose, large part, you can choose the reality that you live in. This is a superpower of our species. Do not underestimate the power of self-delusion. It can take you very far through very difficult times. Someone says, that's unhinged, that doesn't make any sense, you can't possibly believe such a thing. Don't listen. Just keep charging forward. Propagate your DNA through time. That is all that we can be asked to do. Alright, so that right there is already waste hydrogen. This is waste hydrogen right here, and I've got some new buddies for you. Just hook it straight in. Waste hydrogen has a whole new gang. It looks like... No, we're venting at appropriate speed. Alright, it's time to turn this on. And we turn this on by hooking up the hydrogen chloride. There we go. And you're not in it now. Because of choices I made. Choices I myself made with my own hand and brain. That is how it happened. Alright, so here we go. Making hydrogen chloride. Not very fast, honestly. But we left plenty of room for beacons up here. It's just stacking up. Looks like it's not doing anything, but really afraid I should have done another row. But the good news here is due to the material sorting system. If I need another row, I can just put it literally anywhere and then feed it into material sorting just the same. The only cost is duplicating infrastructure. So this actually looks really slow. And oh, why are we not getting rid of this? No, because you were moved. That's why. Because you were moved and or flipped and or both. I understand your predicament. There you go. Now you're all going. All of you going. This is an appropriate amount of action in a building while it's working. There's some lights. There's some big, obvious movement. I don't think there's ever a point where it's completely still. You never want that because you can never, I can never tell when it's working. I know there's mods to do that, but you shouldn't need mods to tell you when your machinery is working or not. All right, next problem. We're going to need more whales. So this is going to be a more complicated issue, I feel. Give me whale hum. We need activated carbon. Let's take a look at you. Activated carbon. We need tons of coal dust. This is made right here. We need sodium hydroxide. So we need to bring in coal dust and sodium hydroxide. And coal dust stacks to 100, right? And that stacks to 100. So the number is 34, which is a terrible number. I'm going to have to actually do calculator math for that. Anyway, we need not just a normal one, we need a manufacturing whale home. It's like you. And again, putting it in line like this is probably terrible. We should be leaving 2 here just for vias. Nah, well. Nothing. Well, we're not doing it over here either, but we are doing it here. But this is a real crappy one. We are doing it here too. Maybe just fitting 5 chemical plants in was a bad plan. You guys just all going? Okay, great. Activated carbon. So it's multiplicative. There are 2 ways to make this, but this is an upgrade I'll never have. So this is the only way this will ever be made, and it's used in lots of stuff. So you're going to get a twosie. Yeah, you're used in critical stuff. I want a greater buffer. I fully recognize that this is not entirely rational. I just want that buffer. All right, so we want to program a whale, which means we have to go get a whale. We need to get 2 whales. We have to rig up the alarm. We'll do that after we do activated carbon. Whale 1 and whale 2, please. We don't have any whales. Alright, that's super duper sad. Down we go. Well, we're feeling the energy of the world. Just don't look at anything right here. Don't look. It's all working. It's all fine. Everything is great down here. Everything is 100% fantastic. I am doing a great job. You are doing a great job. This is going to just utterly murder oleochemical production for probably like 3 hours. It's okay. The whales are going to be taken sooner or later. Okie dokie. Back north. Slowing down. Slowing down. And now we're just huffling at normal speed. How tragic. Alright. Bunch of whales going here for whale storage. And what else did I need? What does activated carbon need? Activated carbon. You are made in high pressure furnaces. And I have some of you. Probably enough. Probably not enough. Well, we don't want to outrun the zinc chloride, right? We'll bring 12. Just 'cause. For no reason other than because. Let's go. Right here. We'll try to set this up and we'll have a little extra space because we didn't do a double here. So, don't think about the whale right now. Just think about setup. So, let's talk activated carbon right there. You definitely need, you take how long? 4 seconds. So you definitely need stack inserters. We'll try to do a double line of sodium hydroxide and zinc chloride, which is going to be hard because zinc chloride's over here. And we want it to be coming in this way. And we definitely want a full double line of coal dust out. So maybe zinc chloride wraps back around and then joins up here somehow. Like, we do, can we fit 2 here? Kind of be better, I feel. Yeah. Alright, so we do our normal thing right here. And this will be like half sodium hydroxide. That does not work. Don't do that. Don't do. There, and that will be coal dust. And then this will get its sodium hydroxide somehow. We'll just all move it down a little bit, I guess. Something like this. Alright, and we'll work it out. Then we're going to need a snake belt on the inside. We can not put beacons here. We can put the beacons... Well, they're going to be a snake belt, so there's going to need beacons on the outside. So something like this, something like this, something like this, something like this. And that is nowhere near enough space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the spread. Alright, do we have a furnace snake belt somewhere? I should just make a canonical snake belt for each size and keep it in my inventory, you know? Like, do you work or are you smaller than the furnace? I'm just going to do it this way. I'm going to do it by hand. Refresh my memory. So you got to come down like here, and then like here, and then you get out. You know, let's just do it all in one, right? Can we do that? And then you get out. And then it comes here and it does the same. And then we have another one that's like this, and it does the exact same. Snake belt. Right? So twists up, comes over, like that, like that. And so this should be like this. No, like this. Why are you struggling? Like that. Yeah. Like this. This is how it should be. Snake belt. And then you have to be like this. Alright. I really wish I didn't do this every single time. So you need in right here and in right here. And you need in right here and in right here. It's very convenient for you. So, wish I could make this a little better, right? But this is the first opportunity. Though I could put it over on the side. We don't quite have the means of... No, we don't have the means of putting, a beacon inside here at all, so just don't even think about it. Alright, so there. Good. Alright, so this is kind of acceptable, right? Now we just have to work on alignment issues. And we have to leave beacon space on top and bottom. And we have to get an out somewhere. What's going on? Oh, I didn't copy and paste the entire thing. My bad. So something like this. That brings it in line at least. And then what we need to do now is to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. Then we have room for exactly one more thing to happen right here. And it will share beacon space right there, so it can be hard up against that. Alright, so we can do a simple thing here. That's good. How many can we shove in? Let's find out. We also have to put an out on the end of this. And we also have to use vias. So let's leave a via right there. Just not do this. So 12? 12's kind of acceptable. I think we can manage with this, right? For now, anyway. If I need more, I just, I make more. Oh, we don't have out belt, but that can happen at the back. That's easy. Outs do not impede. We even have space to loop it around the back to have just a single out. So let's do that. Kind of have to keep in line here, even though that's bothering me. So we have a bit of room. So I guess we center it. Actually, no. No, we're not doing that. We're bringing all this in by 1. We're bringing this in by 1. And we're going to hopefully send a message that what we were doing before wasn't up here was an anomaly. Because of the size of chemical plants. Not something that you should expect to see all the time. Okay, I think that's a good message to send. So we need nitrogen in, so let's just order that. Right here, please. Same as always. Then give me requester. Nitrogen shall be delivered by Gorbachev himself, leader of the Soviet Union. And then we will hook this together up here somehow, and we'll make it work somehow. So, usual stuff we do. Trying to leave maximal space for beacons. And we'll just come down like this and right here. The hard part, of course, is going to be figuring out. Looks a little off, but it's still symmetrical, so yeah, it's fine, right? Good. Do the other side. So I should be able to pick you up like this, right? And then just a big V, and then I don't want a big H. I don't think I did. I mean, it looks okay. No, I don't want a big H. I want this. Okay. And then you... Oh, I was gonna use the space a little better, right? That's fine. That's fine. And that's probably okay, right? Alright, let's hook up power, let's hook up nitrogen. Oh, let's get this whale set. Oh, we have to get this. Ooh. Yeah, we have to do with this tangle first. Yeah, so we'll put coal dust here, because obviously. We'll put this line right here, which will be zinc chloride. And it will be like this. Why I have two of them putting on when I'm just dump into one, I don't know. There are many things I do not understand. It's like this. Then we need to curl it back around. Am I happy with this? No, not really. Looking at this, I feel like I could have done it quite a bit better. And you eat 0.5 zinc chloride, and this produces 0.5, so we're already not, we're way out of balance here. Like, even at the best case scenario where everything's coming this way, one of these guys, so maybe if I'm seeing that we're not doing this right, maybe I just stop. Just stop right now, and we try not to be so dumb. There is still time. Repent. You need not be so dumb. So we tried to cheap out on zinc chloride making. And apparently that is a bad plan. So we're just going to do this instead. The bots like working. So we're going to try to put a double in right here. With just looking at it, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Bots, I wouldn't work too hard on that, you know? I guess you don't. Now this kind of doesn't work, right? Because we have to get the zinc in. All of this needs to be moved up. But this takes away, well, I suppose this means beacon space is now in the middle. Alright, so we have a major zinc related issue here. We did not think well enough ahead. We did not correctly estimate the demand for zinc chloride. We thought we could be cheap. This turned out to be a very, very poor assumption. So let's just clear off all this. Get an absolute ton of zinc into our inventory. Yeah, I know. Was figuring that was going to happen. Return it to the whale from whence it came. Go pick up the rest. We'll see if we can make this work. I mean, I say that, and I know full well I can make it work. I'm simply irritated. So, all of this stuff, you have to be moved up by a bit. Like this entire circus right here. That will keep everything aligned. So I guess we do this. As the bots continue to rage at me. And this now looks pretty dumb. It's gonna work, but it's pretty dumb. Well, think again. Whale, go brainless. We can take this, and we can plop it down over here now, since we're not using that space for anything. This will allow us to be a little more non-stupid. A tiny bit more intelligent in our layout of all this stuff. So let's just calmly but firmly remove a little bit of the problem and redo this design. Let's just calmly but firmly pick up all of this. So, next we have to restore good spacing. Okay. And then, as per the tradition of our people, we leave a via right now. Let's just pick this all up. As the whale just dallies around, going yellow, or, you know, equivalent whale noises. Not impressed at all with what is happening here today. So, right there, and right there, and that just doesn't. Okay, we gotta slide those others over. See, I'm trying to think about the future at the same time I'm doing this. So we have via there, a via there. Yeah. Okay. So design Mach 2 working okay for the moment? Question mark. For the briefest span of time. Try this again. Try again. Then I guess there's just no way through here, right? That's not how we do things. Alright, so the hydrogen chloride is now in again. Good. Now the zinc is not in. That's going to be its own kind of issue. So we're going to take this and put you down there. And then we're going to see if we can just kind of duplicate this here. But right now we're kind of in snake belt territory. Unless we use the very edge. I don't really want to do that. We can do 2 lines, I suppose. We're getting ugly right here. Like everything's just ugly. So I guess we are in snake belt territory. So just do this. Then over. And then all this needs to come up still more. Alright. We are collapsing. There is no other way to say it. This is all falling apart. So take that, pick them all up. Do it again. Because we did not think. We must do it again. We are condemned to eternally making this system. I guess this is appropriate. Alright, and so we're only getting zinc in. It only needs zinc in, but we also need zinc chloride out. So that's the other part of the snake belt. So it comes in like so. Like so. And then it's like so, like so. I guess just like that. You need to be on task. Right. So that needs to go, that needs to go, and that needs to go. And we have our snake belt, right? And if I do this, just tiles. But the pipes are in different places. We'll make it work. Okay. Well, okay, we'll make it work once I correctly align everything. You should probably be right here. Right, right, right. Wait, that's not right. Then like that. And then like that, only we stop. Okay, so better. Just snake belt for the win all the time. And you need in and in. That's in and in and in, in and in. No, it's in and out. Why am I so dumb? Out, out. I was so excited about the progress we were going to make today. Instead, though, I am in struggle. In and out, in, out, and in, out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. Alright, okay, so zinc will come in on this line, zinc chloride will come out on this line. Done. Good thoughts. Now we need to take all these guys. We're even gonna, I don't think this is gonna work, but we're gonna do a big V. And we have in and out. That actually lines up perfectly. Huh. I did not expect that. Not at all. Alright, now we have serious zinc chloride. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 12. 12 is the magic number always. You should probably be doing this. And then we'll put in the zinc, the hydrogen chloride right here. Right? Right? Okay, so... Oh, I'm out of big hands. Alright, this is taking a lot more thought than I thought. I'm going to have to build quickly to get to my goal today, which is actually getting the last of syngas and flue gas and activated carbon up and going. Activated carbon, refined syngas, and then like stretch goal is methane, but I'm not getting to methane today, I don't think. I'm going to continue to struggle with this. Alright, so you're all in, you're all in. And we have to reserve this line. So you'll come straight over here and then you'll do your little loopy loop. That's fine. So right here, as per normal. Then you come up. This. This is not my finest design. Not at all. And then you have to come right here. Should I just zinc chloride out? Is that what I do? That's a really good idea, isn't it? So we do zinc chloride in right here. And this is where the whale will take the zinc chloride from. But now we just have to get it onto this belt. This one, this belt doesn't exist. Alright. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Here, just bots, do it for me. We should have put power in. And we're not really leaving good beacon space, are we? We could perhaps squeeze it in there. We could assuredly squeeze it in here because of, like, here's one line, 2 lines, 3 lines, and that's all you need for symmetry. So when it comes time to beacon this, I'll be able to adjust the snake belt and make it work. I will just swear horribly while doing it, but it'll be done. Alright, so what we're going to do instead is, right over here, we're making a joint project line. So these two will do sodium hydroxide. God, it looks bad with that out of line. But it's proper, so whatever. So we'll do this. Oh, it's at just the wrong height. because we can do this, right? We will output zinc chloride onto that part of the belt, but this is not reaching. So very sad. We can't. I guess we do this, right? And that's, no, that doesn't do it. So I guess we have to do something really weird like this. And then move them over to get this on the other side of the belt. It looks awkward and bad. That's because it's awkward and bad. Maybe we move it up. That makes it kind of tight, doesn't it? We can make it work. Here, let's move it all up. You got me, guys. You got me. Already just kind of trying to get through the day right here. Okay. Though making it work comes at terrible cost, doesn't it? So it's not in alignment anymore, and that's a thing. This will get the zinc chloride, and that's not in alignment, and that's also, we can't do this. We can't. It hurts too bad to see. If this is hurting us later, so be it. It is my own fault. With my own hand, I do this stupid thing. Can only be out of alignment on so many axes before I just start spontaneously vomiting everywhere. Alright, so right there, right there. You will go right there, and then you will leap this nonsense, and then you will head down. There. That actually makes a whole lot of sense. We got all sorts of space right here, and we got good vias, and we're making more. This is, I want to call this good at this point. Okay, let's just wire this up and then find out what the next disaster is going to be, right? It's like just right there, I suppose. The straight lines are better. Okay, straight lines are not happening today, guys. We could go for the good alignment and try to make sure everything is okay. Or we can just do this. Are you working correctly? It looks like it. Mr. Whale, come here. Come within clicking range, Mr. Whale. Mr. Whale! Right there. I want you to fill cargo right here. Fill cargo. And this should be your job at the moment. Oh, you're not. You're going the wrong way. Embarrassing. Multi-embarrassing. Good. Good. This is such a mess. It works, but such a mess. Alright, and so you need to be tested next, I think. Here, let's just not look at that right now. And so that's the zinc chloride getting in. I think we're almost done, right? We just have to program this guy. And this is, the number's 34. Coal dust stacks to 100, right? I asked this question before and the answer was yes. So, 90 divided by 34. Or rather, 9,000 divided by 3,400. And the number is going to be 26. How is this right? You can only go get 26 runs of this in one. Because you have to bring sodium hydroxide in quantity 4. So, what's 26 times 30? I said 30. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. No, wait, that does make sense. No, wait, it doesn't. excuse me, back and forth, back and forth. Psychotic uh, engineer is now out. So we have 9,000. Okay, I see what's wrong. In the whale, what I'm trying to do here, in the whale we have 90 spaces. And in each space we can put 100 things. So 90 times 100 is 9,000, right? And so the number being 34, we divide it to get our ratio. It's 264. So we're going to do 260. That's our number. Whale, get out here. 260 is the number. Remember this. So whale, I want you to go get food. Go get food. Store food. Then I want you to go get coal dust. Until caravan has coal dust in quantity, and it's going to be 260 times 30. It's 7,800. Why doesn't my number work? 7,800. Great. Then I want you to go get sodium hydroxide, which is sodium hydroxide is not Earth, it's production right here. Then I want you to, until caravan has sodium hydroxide in quantity, it's by 4, right? 1,040, right there. Then I want you to come here. Then when you come here, I want you to wait for the circuit condition, which is, of course, comparator equals go, and then I want you to, until target. That's coal dust, 7,800, then sodium hydroxide in 1040. And then you just do this. Let's hope I got the math right. Though by doing it with the circuit condition, setting it up like this, even if the math is wrong, it will not jam. It will just be slightly less efficient. No, wait, I told it to go to the wrong place. Okay, I did the wrong thing. Okay, stop. Oh, I have to redo it. Dang. Right here is where you have to go. I can't just copy paste this. So it's comparator equals goal, till target. So, okay, do it again. Comparator equals go coal dust, and then sodium hydroxide. Okay, great. 7800014. There we go. And you are doing what now? You should be going and storing food. Yes, and this guy's going, and he's going to go get food, and he's going to go do that. All right, you need to be only sodium hydroxide. Just like so. You need to be just coal dust. Just like so. There's even room to put in another inserter if I have to. All right, so that will get in those 3 items here. Let's light everything up. Come, electricity, light up my life. You see, it steals right there. It should. Okay, theft is a strong word for what's happening. It appropriates before the whale can, which is very important for our goals. Stealing. No, it's not stealing. It is an authorized factory agent doing business of the factory. It is almost incapable of theft in such a position. Probably not doing this the best possible. But we've long since given up on that, right? Alright, so... Oh, this whale, this needs to be properly programmed. You are coal dust. You are sodium hydro right there. All right, so hitting the belt. And now all we have to do is hook up the nitrogen. Man, this build right here kind of messed me up, didn't it? Probably should have done this more intelligently from the start. We can say that about very large swaths of this factory. Should we just go straight up and use a rail up here? No, it's not. Just cause ourselves problems later. It's okay. We can rest assured that this place is not the only one. Okay, right there, and then right there, and then clip you, and clip you. Now, where's the nitrogen? Right here. We'll bring it down. Like so. Then nitrogen in. Good nitrogen is another thing I can do now that I have bitumen. And it just springs to life. Exactly what I want to see. And it's making quite a lot of activated carbon. And in a moment, we will see the fruits of our labor. I have to go make a toozy. And there's the activated carbon. Very important intermediate substance. This bit of a mess, but we have 12 of these going, and we have 10 of these going. So we will always be making a little more, and this will back up anyway, so it's going to be fine. But it's going to eat so much coal dust. We should probably see how that's affecting the system. Right now we are asking for coal dust, so the whale should be coming here for coal dust to the coal dust mining camp. We are probably not making it fast enough, but this is working correctly. Normal coal is stopped up, and so coal dust is just being made exclusively. And if we want, we can add on more production. So great, that's working. Let's go figure out where we're going to stick activated carbon. Up here somewhere. It's a manufactured product, I'd say. So it definitely belongs right next to the filters. Unless I gave this spot to it already. No, that's for fungal substrate. I can tell. Because it's by the fungal substrate. Alright, after this we will hook up alarms on both of these things. And then move on to using the activated carbon to make refined syngas and to purge flue gas. I didn't copy it right. So very sad. I think I've settled on a design for sorters for animal parts. One of the main reasons I've been avoiding doing anything with raising animals is knowing I'd have to put a comprehensive slaughterhouse together. And I didn't know what I was going to do there. Just straight up didn't know. But I think I have settled on a design. Fill cargo. I want you to come right here, and I want you to empty cargo. Then we have to set up alarms for these things, and then we can move on with our life. So good. And I suppose, yes, energy drink. So, we have put in hydrogen chloride, which I think is in second tier, westernmost row. You have no power. That has to be done. Westernmost row, number 4. So second tier, westernmost row, number 4. You are hydrogen chloride. No, you are zinc chloride right there. And then in manufactured products, right here, we have tier 2, second from the end, number 3. So Tier 2, second from the end, number 3. I can't click you? Oh, because I'm not in the right view. You are activated carbon. That was a recipe. Activated right there. You are activated carbon. And right below you should be filtration media, right? No, not this. Right there. You are filtration media, and I never hooked you up. That was incredibly sloppy of me, and there's a lot more to come. I'm going to have to audit this constantly. All right, let's look at it one more time. We are making activated carbon in large amounts. We are making zinc chloride. The whale is getting some sometimes. It should be overflowing eventually. Look, it's backing up. This looks to be properly ratioed. This is all churning. Do we have an amazing success? I think we can call this an amazing success. We're going to have to put in a chlorine generator. That has to go higher on the list. All right. Activated carbon, zinc chloride. Checked off the list. Let's go see if we have any windmills down south. Just two. And we don't. Why don't we have any? We have no electric engine units, which is on this rail, I think, maybe? Where do electric engine units come from? Because these dinosaurs are hanging out, just trying to shove equipment in here. But it makes sense that the engine units are low. Byakuas. No, it's... Where did the engine units come from? It's supposed to come from you, and you're stuck. You're trying to deliver them, but you can't. Why? You never picked them up? You must have gotten nudged at some point. Because that's not supposed to happen. Alright, that's fine then. One day I'll get those windmills. Next up, we want to take this activated carbon and we want to process this flue gas. And that's done with filters, right? Do I have any filters? Obviously I have some. I haven't been banned from YouTube yet. Filters up here. Right there. I don't have any. Now I have 10. Do I feel better about myself? Kinda. Oh, I see pump jack. Oh, that's nice. There, we're finally making pump jacks. Whatever was wrong has been knocked loose. Alright, so now, next up, we come down here to waste processing. I think we stuck syngas in the third row with flue gas. Yeah, right here. And so you get waste processing right here. Yeah, just like everything else. So, I want activated, no, excuse me. I want activated carbon in some capacity. Then I want you to make syngas for me. I think we just do this, right? Keep it very compact. So we'll do this. Flue gas is one of those where we're going to need to do multiple overflows. Alright, so I want you to just dunk this into syngas right here. So flue gas like that, I think. And then syngas out. And then we'll do like this. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh yeah, that's a big pain. Well, we'll move you back a little bit, and then we'll make that work. And then it'll be up and then over. And you all get a hand in, like so. My dude, cope. You can do it. All right, this looks pretty good, I think. This is waste syngas, which is a concept that will come back to bite us soon. But just keep that in mind, waste syngas. Good, good, good. Being really sloppy in my mouse work today. All right, as per protocol, overflow at 95%, which is going to be happening all the time. Come over like so. And this should be our line in. All right, so what I need to do, cut you. Gonna cut you for real. And that's in line, I think. Yeah, the flue gas being in, and it's in the proper everything. Okay, good. It's nice and lined up. This probably doesn't even need to exist. Yeah, nice. Even better. All right, and so now we need to do a thing. We need an intermediate tank right here. We need another overflow valve. This one's just at 80. Then we need to put in just a couple more vents. This work? I guess it does work. And you are just voiding flue gas. Like this. Takes flue gas, takes it away. And this is probably not enough long term. But for right now, this is what you get. See? Flue gas goes away right there. It gets used. Well, we're completely full up on all counts right now, so it's difficult to really appreciate the beauty before you, but try to just close your eyes and picture it in your mind. This is waste syngas, so it will come in right here and be completely unregulated. Good. This is now ready to go. Bring me a dinosaur. Mr. Dinosaur, your job is to go get food. Then your job is to go over to the activated carbon bin, which is right, manufactured product right there, right here. You need to fill your cargo. Come here, and I need you to empty that cargo. This is your job and your life. Go and do that. I will help you by coming over here and punching this whale. Oh, I guess it's not going to be needed. We're going to let nature take its course. That whale doesn't need to be abused. And what's interesting is we are producing faster than the whale can deliver. Ooh, that's going to cause problems later on when these start getting faster, because these are moving at half speed compared to everything else. That's also something to keep in mind. Yeah, well, we'll figure it out later, right? Inputs are always an serious problem. No, don't do that. There we go. Obviously not like this. Obviously like this. Now we are ready to go. And this is just eating flue gas in the not so great way. I think this will work. I think this setup will work. Alright, we should see some movement down in Syngas Central here. We are in such windmill debt right now. Yeah. We have a little bit of movement here and there. But we're not eating flue gas that fast. Where's the flue gas out? Right there. Yeah, completely up. Alright, so now we need to Hook up alarms. Syngas and flue gas. Didn't I do this last time? I think I did this last time. Yeah, flue gas is overflowing. Okay, we did that. So, I think that's it, right? Flue gas vent checked off. Syngas vent checked off. I need a via in suit processing. Oh, I think I know what that was. Oh, and we have to do something about the silver, right? We're not quite done there. Yeah, nature is taking its course here. Excellent. We can definitely do refined syngas now. Make a refined syngas maker. Maybe even throw in that chlorine maker I wanted to do. Tech is going after a fashion, I suppose. Where am I even going? What is my purpose right now? I was going to make a via in soot processing over in bitumen area. Okay, great. I can do this. I believe in me. We don't have a via here going north-south, which is going to cause problems. Yeah, pretty big problems, actually. And so the way to do that is to grab this guy. Can I move you north one? No, there's this in the way. Where do I find space for a via here? Yeah, everything is so tight. Like, is it necessary? No, it's not. Oh, God, I love these pipes. All right, via and soot processing checked off. Next item is copper ore mining out. Parentheses. Wow. So we are just chomping through copper ore in such an inefficient manner that look at what is happening. Okay. Alright, I guess. So I don't know if this is actually necessary anymore. I'm also not looking right now. Alright, paste. Yeah, right there. I'm just going to move the entire thing. I probably should have done that with intent if that was what I was going to do. But I don't know. It's fine. It's fine, right? I'm fine, you're fine, everyone here is fine. No one should feel bad about what's happening, right? Okay, right there. So right there, and then up. And you should be ready the second you're given power again. And then also water again, because I clipped that as well. Water line is where exactly? Right here? Yeah, and so this is going to mine out again in who knows how many hours. There. Are we good? No, we're almost good. Are we good now? Yes, we are making tons of copper. Yeah, we just went through this place. So it's got 10 million ore left. We really need to get better processing up and going, but that's in the plan, let's say. So we can go mine over here if we want, it's no big deal. There's plenty of opportunities left. How are we doing over here in iron ore? It's choked for the moment. That's all we're going to say. Alright. We're going to leave more bricks. We're going to leave the other items. Let's go see the syngas vent, the flue gas vent working. And then, yeah. Yeah, it's not even filling up. Alright, so yes, we are very much more, we have more capacity. And these guys aren't going at all. Good. Good, good, good. This is exactly what I wanted to see. So this is our extra syngas. Alright, time for refined syngas, which should honestly be done right there, right? Just right there. And it's another whole bunch of filters. So let's go do that. And we also need more caravans. No. We do need more filters. Yes. Tell me you guys have done that job. God, it's so nice just come and get buildings. Yes, they did go do that job. Nice. I have no idea how many what sort of system we're going to set up right here. But refined syngas is good. We're one step closer to doing filtration media here properly, but it's a long way off to get to sub-denier microfiber. That is a long way off, friends. But we're going to continue climbing the ladder. Get borax, which is a critical component of everything that's coming. Go get niobium. Go get molybdenum. What does it take to do niobium correctly? Niobium. We are at niobium. There's just niobium. It is just niobium. There's no niobium 2, no 3. That's weird. There's all sorts of extra casting with it. But this is weird. Alright, so you take what? You produce sand, you produce gravel, you need nitrogen. Nitrogen I got. You need salt. Salt I got. Produce stone. Need orgosolvent. I don't have that. That's on the other side of acetone, phenol. It's not hard to get, but I don't have it right now. So we're very close to being able to set up this process entirely, and then severing a connection to the south. That's the most important thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. You have no water in. You have no water in. You have no way of participating in this process. You have no water in. Who was so sloppy that this happened? Ugh. Ugh, I say. Alright. Next. Yeah, look at him. Just okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we need to put in filters. It should be just very straightforward to put activated carbon in the utility space right there. Yeah, and just do this forever. You make this. The important part is it makes it clean. Maybe we can do this instead. Maybe this will save us just a little bit. Yeah, this is better. I guess we go... Oh, I don't know if this is better or not. So what we really want is to use the internal space. I did not put them at correct distances. So great. I guess we do this and we do this. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. We'll use this somehow and we'll make it work somehow. It'll be alright. So good. Yes. What I want is this. Like so. And then we'll put a staple in somewhere. And then you pull the activated carbon in, like so. And it's just a nice little cluster. H. Oh, it doesn't do it. I gotta flip it like this. Like doing a horizontal mirror doesn't flip over any of the inserters. Which I guess is probably something I should be happy about. Ah, whatever. Alright, like that. Yeah, perfect. And then we'll put in a caravan right here, just a simple caravan. In line with something. Should be one over to the edge, and then like that, I suppose? Yeah, whatever. I really don't feel any need to use stack inserters here, so I'm not gonna. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No, we're just doing this then. The little brother of what we usually do everywhere else. Alright, I believe in this. Dinosaur, help me out, my dude. Go and get food. Great. Go and get activated carbon, which is right here. Fill cargo. Then come and dump it right there. Please do this thing. For me. For me. Could you do it? For me? And then we gotta copy this like a bunch of times. And we'll put a staple in right here with a underground belt. And we will be in very good shape. We will have slapped down our simple conversion. Do I have any more? No more filters. Alright. I'll go get some more. I'll get 4 more to make it look nice. And that should be... I have greatly reduced need for refined syngas, because I am using mushrooms to make acid gas directly. So, just kind of bypassing the traditional use of acid gas. There we go. The traditional use of refined syngas, rather. How's this going? Still tickling down. Yeah, the strip distillate, the liquid requirements on loaders is so slight as to be unnoticeable once it's hooked up. It's an infrastructure problem, not a production problem, which I suppose I should be grateful for, right? Alright, so good, congrats, great job on everybody. Let's hook up syngas, which can be done right here. Yes, we are hooking up before the limiter. This is dangerous, because what if these guys need more syngas, right? And this isn't producing enough. Then it's going to be impossible to get more in, which just means we have to build an entirely new system somewhere else. So it's better if it goes to central sorting and then comes back. No, wait, it is on the other side of the limiter. I'll have to consider the implications of this. But I think it's probably fine to put a big consumer right next to a big producer. And if this can no longer, if the producer can no longer satisfy the consumer, I will just build another area somewhere else. As has been my threat from the beginning, right? Okay. Trying to get good coverage here. There we go. Then right here, finally, hook in. All we need is this dinosaur to show up, which he will do fairly quickly. I suppose the other thing we need to do is to get refined syngas out. So we'll do a staple right here. Right there. Someone is at my door. Alright, taken care of. So I think what's going to happen here is I'm going to hook up refined syngas. I'm going to alarm it up all nice. And that's probably going to be it for today. We're headed right here, right? We're already... Yeah, we're getting dense. We're going to go for the very top right here. That's where we're going to start riding the rail. And for once, we are going to have a short episode and not a long episode. There's no problem with that. It's right here. Then there's a lot of little next steps coming. Like I said, methane online, methane products online, formaldehyde. There's a bunch of stuff. Which I suppose I'm not being very convincing and not being able to think of it all, but there's a lot of liquids in this game, alright? Yes, we can already look at this rainbow belt going on right here. You have to be so careful at this point. Then somewhere around here we have to branch up in order to get in. Probably right here, right? Because I don't like how the pipe touches the walkway, but yeah, well, whatever. I don't have to like it in order to tolerate it. So what we need to do is copy something modern right here. I hope it's modern anyway. And then you go right there exactly. And cause ourselves a great deal of trouble. This doesn't exist. And then we'll have exactly as much enough pipes, which is also virtuous. Alright, syngas is in. Let's go set the alarm. Let's not be lazy with that. Flue gas is still alarming. I wouldn't expect that. Refined Syngas. Okay, where are you? There's too many recipes for this. Refined Syngas. Alright, right there. So flue gas is still alarming, huh? You shouldn't be. You should not be alarming because it's venting properly. So what is the problem here? Do I have to vent more aggressively? If anything is greater than or equal to 100k. Oh, it's another. Oh, it's the curse has followed us. I have to slowly pick those out of the system. Alright, anyway, we need red and green, and then red and green. This fine syngas arriving yet? Alright, so are we now... No, we are no longer alarming on flue gas. Good! Now let's go find out why we don't have any refined syngas. I would have expected it to be here by now. Down here... That dinosaur is suspicious. Being on that right. Alright, there we go. It looks like we just had delivery. Oh, okay. That's good enough. And this is making a lot of refined syngas a second. Certainly far more than we need for a good long while, but here, refined syngas. When it comes to the question of whether or not I should have it as a specialty gas or put it with a buffer and measure it properly, the amount of things that it needs says it goes to the buffer. Like just 100%. Like this is almost online. We almost have boron trioxide, and rubber is coming. Don't worry about that. I got a plan for rubber. Yeah, we can do this now. And make oleochemicals by this process, which I'm almost certain we're going to do. We're just going to keep going with this. Alright. I think if I do recap right now, we should end up at exactly 2 hours, which is like the anticipated, the desired length of an episode. Is this right? Looks right. Yeah, refined syngas flowing in. Oh, it's not regulated. Ooh. Oh, oh, danger, danger, danger. I have not adhered to my principles. So we need to underflow less than 20, please. Right there. All right, continue. Zzz. This really makes 500 a second. Oh, because it goes at crafting speed 4. So this really does go at 500 a second. Wow. So this pump right here is going to be a real problem. Like, we'll have to upgrade it to a pi pump at some point in order to properly make use of the pipe transport capacity. Well, this is good. All right, let's review what we did. Let's do recap, and then I'm out of here. I'm gonna do more tomorrow. So what's our problem? We have no problem. Just pumping along at this. And this is our problem. We don't have enough coal dust. Alright, I accept that. This was a first attempt over here at the coal dust makers. I well believe that we need both more logistics and more production. That's fine. There are no problems here that I can see. Alright, we're going to wrap up now. We had a pretty good day. We did 4 things, which I'm not going to recap before I recap. So just everyone just try to relax as I make my way to base center. And then we will talk about all the wonderful things today. And then a little bit of my plans for the next few days. And that'll be it. And I'll see you tomorrow. So right here. We didn't get a tech today, which I suppose is expected because lithium processing is so big. Get rid of that. Right up, position this right. Ever since I realized I've got a ViewSonic monitor right here. Ever since I realized I can position the main walkway going up and down with the big S in Sonic, then I guess I just can't do it, huh? Can't be done. I get to the left, I get to the right of it, but there's no... Is there a way to do Oh, I can do this. I can position it like this, and then zoom out. Oh, wow. That's revolutionary. I should put a little mark on the edge of my monitor then. So I can start positioning this correct. So I do like this then, and then get it real centered. Oh, this is revolutionary for screenshot purposes. Why didn't I think of this before? I need to put a little mark on the side of my screen instead of measuring with my fingers like I do constantly. Alright, that's pretty close. And then I can just zoom out cleanly on it. And we can probably get more uniform screenshots based on that. Okay, okay. We learned something today. All right, screenshot, screenshot, screenshot. What did we do in the factory today? Well, last time we left syngas a little hanging because it was being made, but the flue gas was not being purged. In order to properly purge the flue gas, you need to first turn it into syngas. It's too good of a recipe to pass up. Usually for like little recovery and scavenging recipes, I'm not so keen on them. I'd rather just solve the problem immediately rather than trying to harvest everything out of it at all times. But this recipe is very good. Activated carbon in, 300 syngas out. That's appreciated. We will do that. And then on the other side of it, we have just normal syngas voids. And nowhere near enough number, but that's what we're starting with today. Great job. Round of applause, everybody. Great job. So syngas is finally done. And then in order to get the activated carbon, we failed at, and then remade this zinc chloride activated carbon block right here. Our production is okay-ish. I'm pretty confident in the production of activated carbon. But this is one of those situations I was just talking about, where the production of zinc chloride will never be enough to satisfy all of the activated carbons right here. So, yeah, I should have planned this better. This block is inefficient and hateful. No one should follow me here. It's no wonder I can't get any windmills in. No one wants to be a part of this. But it's there and it's working for now. And it's producing a ton of activated carbon, completely drinking down all of the coal dust I'm making. And all of that is fine. For our last trick, we have refined syngas with activated carbon into refined syngas, which is being pumped into the fluid stack right here. And it's a very important chemical for a large number of reasons. Next up, mine borax with syngas. Put like a borax and borane, boric acid, all that right here. I need to decide whether I want to actually make boric acid because it's used in such huge quantities. And it's just diborane plus water. Do I want to bring the diborane out and then uh, hydrate it on site? I think it has to be done in a chemical plant. That's huge. If it was like in a filter-sized building, I'd be, yeah, absolutely. But where we are right now, I have to decide. But once we have borax, that's a very important smelting chemical. And after that, we can mine niobium ore. Maybe not refine it right away. I'm pretty sure we can also start mining molybdenum ore, which is going to be needed for formaldehyde, among other things. So I can go do that. Um, those are on the list. More bricks. We need a proper brick maker. We need a proper chlorine maker right here. I need to do ammonia and cyanic, probably in these two blocks right here. Ammonia, cyanic, formamide, and formic. They are all interrelated, and I will do the first version of them in these two blocks. And from there we can get plastic. We'll put a plastic generator somewhere. We'll put a melamine and plastic generator and melamine resin, and from there it's Bakelite, Formica, phenolic board, fiberboard, all of the boards. Once we have fiberboard, we can get starch, and that just is useful somewhere. Lots of intermediate products to make, but if we continue to put things online at a rate of 4 a day, we will rapidly catch up to where we are in the South Factory. We're very far right now. We've got a very solid foundation, a much more solid foundation than what we have in the South Factory, but we are nowhere near close to the technological level. Like we have to fill in all of these processing stacks properly, and that's gonna take some time. I should probably go find a way to go get Orgo solvent. There's a way to make it with acetone I think I'll go for. And that's going to get us very close to being able to get iron online. And then we'll focus on getting copper online, and then we'll focus on doing whatever this is and just start marching west until we have all of the resources online. And then we just build out and we play Factorio. And eventually I'm going to come up here. The other big problem I'm facing is fertilizer. I want to find a way to get fertilizer without having to put in like intermediate blocks, I think I'm probably gonna have to make a basic AUG block and make basic AUGs and slaughter them. I want to do that all in this block. Delivery of resources, raising of AUG cubs, pups, whatever, raising them, slaughtering them, output to the slaughterhouse stack, which is probably going to go right here. The lunchroom. We're going to put that right here. And I think I finally have that in my head. But we're also going to have to deal with spoilables. Yeah, that's going to be unfortunate. That's probably going to be another line right here. Maybe like I have to have a flora sorter. I intend to make it doctrine that most spoilables are done on site. Anyway, I did some stuff south too. Okay, phone call handled. The world is just dedicated to getting in my way today. What do we do in the South Factory? I can barely remember. We just ran down here and we set up a wax-based lubricant, which is something we've been needing to do for a long time, and hopefully it's working well. I haven't looked at it or thought about it. I'll probably look through all of the high points of the Southern Factory probably after I'm done, just kind of do my normal tour. But otherwise, everything is probably okay. And if not, you will hear the weeping the next episode. It's like, no, why? Why is it so? Why must it be? But as of right now, I live in ignorance, and in ignorance I am happy. And on that note, I am now done. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.